What's going on, everybody? Adam here with the etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pewag LT 7mm studded truck chains on our 2021 Jeep Gladiator. What we have here is an extremely aggressive chain. So if you're looking to go off-road, these are off-road use only, and these are going to give you the most traction out of all the chains that we sell here at etrailer. So if you're really wanting to go awesome places with your Gladiator and you don't want to get stuck, these are definitely going to be what you want. We have these massive studs on the end of here, and it's basically a twist link chain, but with that added stud. So you're going to get just as much traction as twist links plus a lot because of our studs. They are made of an alloy steel, so they are going to resist against rust and corrosion because of the coating that they put on there. So they aren't going to rust away over time. These are definitely something I would recommend for if you're really trying to go off-roading, not an on-road type of chain just because of how aggressive they are. If you do drive them on your driveway or in your garage, it's probably gonna scuff some stuff up, so definitely be mindful of that. I like how we have the cams, so if you do have some more knobby, aggressive tires like we do here, as they start to wear down, we can either pick a different link down low or we can tighten up more cams up top, so you don't have to worry about these not fitting after your tires start to wear down a little bit. It does come in a pack of 2, so if you have a 2-wheel drive, you can just grab one of these bags, but if you do want to put them on all 4, you just have to grab 2 of them. It does come with a carrying case. This is a little bit more durable than some of the cases that I see, so it's nice to have something that's going to last so you have a place to store them. And this is plenty big, so it's not that difficult to get these chains back in there once you're done using them. So if you stick around, what we're going to do is show you exactly how we installed them. First thing that you want to do is lay out your chains, make sure they're not tangled up, no kinks in any of the links. And then there's 2 things we need to take into account. One, there is a link right here, which there's going to be a smooth side. And then on the other side, it's a little bit more abrasive. So we want that abrasive side to be away from our tire and the smooth side towards the tire, just to prevent any unnecessary damage. And then of course, our cam buckles, we want to make sure these cams are going to be facing the outside because we will have to access them later. Once all that's figured out, what we want to do is grab the chains in the middle, and you can start draping them over the tire, just like that. Want to make sure they're nice and even front to back, but also side to side. So once you get that done, I will meet you around back to make our first connection. You can either install them like we're doing today, or if you're preparing for the trip, you can just drive onto these, but I would definitely not do it in your driveway or your garage because these studs are going to tear up the ground. So driving over them might tear some stuff up. But just a little tip for you, if you are stuck, you can do it this way. But what I recommend doing is doing this in your garage to figure out which links are going to work best. So we have a hook on one side, a series of links on the other. So I'm going to use the 3rd from the end. And now I will meet you around front to make our second connection. You're going to go ahead and pick a link. And I'm going to use the 2nd from the end there. We still have a decent amount of slack, but we have a tool that comes with a kit. This is going to be for the cams. I always start with the one up top. So just put it in there, rotate it just like that. And as you can see, some of the slack's going to start coming out of there. Do it for the 2nd one, and then the 3rd one should get us what we want. There we go. So it's still nice and tight, and if it's still loose after this, maybe you want to go down a link or 2 to make up for that. But we're not done yet. What we need to do is put on a rubber tensioner. These do not come with the kit, but if you scroll down on the page that you're on, it should be in the related part section of the page. And the only thing we need to make sure of is these hooks. We want to make sure that they're going to be facing out. So you want to do that just to make sure it's not going to scratch our tires. And we do want to be as symmetrical as we can, just to evenly distribute all that pressure throughout the chain. And then once we get that done, what we want to do is roll over them a couple times, make sure they're still nice and tight. And then once that's done, we're ready to hit the road. And that'll do it for a look at the Pewag 7mm LT studded truck chains on our 2021 Jeep Gladiator.